Second point, you're talking about morality and saying how we get to know morals. It's in the Quran. Why do you base it in the Quran? Well, funny enough, my argument wasn't about moral epistemology. It was about moral ontology. The basis for morality, for you to say that pulling my fingernails and pulling my hair and torturing me against my will is objectively morally wrong, for you to say that, there must be a God, because there's no other conceptual anchor that transcends human subjectivity, something you didn't deal with again. The other point you talked about is the divine command theory, also known as Euthyphro's dilemma, Plato's dilemma. Now, many philosophers such as Philip Quinn, Robert Adams, William Aston and William Craig, they expose this false dilemma, adding a third alternative. And what do they say? They say our moral duties are commanded by a loving and good God, and God's very nature, and his nature is determinative of what good is in the first place. Now, one may argue, why do you choose God as the being that determines good? Well, by definition, God is the only thing worthy of worship. And what is worthy of worship is something that is morally perfect. So I think that breaks the dilemma. The other point you made about voluntary euthanasia and homosexuality, again, value claims and moral judgments about certain things. You presume them as if they're objective in nature in the humanistic perspective, which there's even difference of opinion amongst humanists and atheist scholars with regards to euthanasia and things like abortion and other things like homosexuality. And I would argue, where is your standard? You don't even have a standard. How can you come here and just say these things are right and wrong when you don't even have a standard? I'm telling you, without God, your morality is meaningless. It's ephemeral. It's like the lion when he rips the blood, he rips the neck of a deer and drinks its blood. We don't say, hey, that lion is acting immorally. No, it's not murder. He's following his instincts. And what does evolution say? The basis for your morality. What does it say? It says we're just animals. And if you think human beings are something special, then you're talking about speciesism, the unjustified bias for a certain particular species, which is unjustified. And evolution does say we're just matter or animals, and if that's the case, then it doesn't really matter, does it?